Alright, hello everybody, welcome to our Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn for Newcomers playthrough. My name is Ep.16 Pt.2 Ch.3 and let's get started. So today we are on Part 2, Chapter 3, Joffrey's Charge. So here's our story recap for the episode.
Insurrection erupts across Crimea. The wounds Crimea suffered during the conflict with Dain have finally begun to heal, and it should be rejoicing in its hard-won peace. How is it that the fires of rebellion have been lit? Bastion, Queen Elincia's most trusted advisor, widely acknowledged for his political savvy, is on a mission to Dain. And the Grail mercenaries, the original authors of Crimea's recovery, are nowhere to be found. Queen Elincia, close to despair, has nonetheless ordered the Crimean Royal Knights to restore order in Felirae. Her only wish is to win the coming battle, so that she may stave off a civil war.
We gotta stave off that civil war by inciting violence. I'm just kidding. Chapter 3, Joffrey's Charge. Here we go. No pre-battle dialogue. It's just straight up right to the base. That's how we like to see it. Okay, so now we get the Crimean Royal Knights. It's kind of a ragtag bunch, honestly. We got Marcia back again. We got Joffrey, who's honestly a pretty interesting character. We got Kieran, and we got Astrid, Nakalov, and again Marcia. We got three-star info conversations. We're gonna go ahead and read through all those. Come on in. Hey, it's Khalil. You might not remember her from last game because we didn't really use her, but she was in last game. May I? Well, speak of the devil, if it isn't General Joffrey himself. I wouldn't have expected a visit since you're leaving tomorrow. Hi, General Joffrey. What can we do for you today? Sorry, Amy, but I'm not here as a customer. Huh? Oh, I see why you're here. It's about time, too. I'm ready to string that blathering drunkard up by his heels. Ta-da! Whoops, who put that chair there? I could have been killed, Lady Khalil, you beckoned. Nakalov, why are you drinking? You realize that tomorrow we have a battle to fight, yes? Greetings, General. My, you're looking even more dashing and handsome than usual, Your Excellency. Good grief, that man's an embarrassment. Seriously, what a pig. Are you sure he's a royal knight? He's like a pig pretending to fly. Why not put a dog in armor and call it Sir? Miss Khalil, that's not very nice. I think Sir Makalov deserves a little more respect than that. This is like one of the travesties of this game. Astrid is reduced down to like basically a Makalov fan club member, like organizer. She organized the Makalov fan club. But Makalov is like such a horrible person that he doesn't deserve a fan club. Are you blind, Astrid? It's the night before a mission, and that fool is stinking drunk. Probably gambled all his money away, too. And you follow him around, mooning over him and cleaning up his messes. Do you have no pride, girl? What that man needs is someone to slap some sense into him. Perhaps I should. I've chosen to look after Sir Makalov. Nobody's forced me to do it, and it's really none of your business. You know, I'm really starting to wonder about your quote-unquote good upbringing. Of all the men out there, what possessed you to place your bets on such a shabby prospect? What did you say? There are no gentlemen in this land half as fine as Sir Makalov. Man, this guy's really got the wool pulled over her eyes. Oh my. All right, settle down, everybody. Look, there's Largo. Largo is unique because he is, I'm pretty sure, the only playable character in Path of Radiance that you do not get to play with in Radiant Dawn for some reason. Keep this up, and the general's gonna pretend he doesn't know either of you. Fine, fine. I'm sorry, alright? Happy? So, what was it that you needed with that ale-soaked oaf anyway? I just wanted to go over our battle plan one last time before retiring. I heard you're going after the Duke of Felirae. You think you can handle him? Of course. However, he's been marshaling his forces for quite some time now, which means our preparations will have to be flawless if we want to end this quickly. If only I were up to it. You know me, I'd crush him, I'd kick him apart. Well, I suppose I could go. Someone of my wisdom and power is easily worth two of you clods. Yeah, that's a great idea, Lamb Blossom. Like I always say, the best enemies are the ones that are on fire. I'm sorry, but no. Although I do appreciate the enthusiasm. I don't see the problem. Do you think I've gone soft? My magic is still in tip-top shape, I'll have you know. No, it's just that I'm not sure Queen Alencia wouldn't be... It's just that I'm sure Queen Alencia wouldn't be pleased with civilians fighting against their countrymen. I suppose you have a point. In that case, let Danved join you. Danved is not a citizen of Crimea. Danved will fight like 10 men. Devdon, when did you get here? So this is one thing that's really funny. I said Largo's like somewhat unique in this because technically Devdon also does not make an appearance in Radiant Dawn. However, Danved does. And Danved is either Devdon with amnesia or Devdon's long lost twin, or the doppelganger hypothesis is actually true. Actually, General, this is not Devdon. This is a friend of mine, Danved. I mean, like, they literally have the same letters in their name. Danved is just Devdon mixed up. Honestly, it's almost Devdon backwards, but not quite. Yes, it's true. People often make that mistake, but Danved is definitely not Devdon. Uh-huh. You look exactly like him. Doesn't he? Amazing, isn't it? Anyway, you can take him with you. Oh, and no pressure, but the fate of our country depends on the Royal Knights. Good luck. Don't blow it. Danved will fight like a bear. See, I almost called him Devdon. Like a tiger. We don't need Largo and Cloleo because Danved is pretty amazing. I understand, I think. Thank you for your help. Well, I suppose that's settled. It's time for you to discuss tomorrow's tactics. Good luck with that. As for that useless drunk, I'll have someone carry him over later. Thank you. Sir Makalov is not useless. How many times do I have to say it? Astrid, it's about time you got back as well. Yes, General, forgive me. I'll hurry back as soon as Sir Makalov is feeling better. Give me strength. The sooner the better. I love that. That's like one of my favorite info conversations because it's like so much characterization in one conversation. Your Majesty, what are you doing with that lance? I asked your servant for it, and he gave it to me. Why would your Majesty as Queen do such a thing? Who knows how tangled the web of rumors could become because of that? Let the court say what it wishes. You are far more important to me than the whisperings of nattering nobles. You don't need to say that. Joffrey, I'm sorry. I don't understand. What's wrong? 3 years ago, you fought to free Crimea from the clutches of Dane. While you held this lance, your courage was dauntless and your prowess legendary. Yes, it's a brave lance, and I'm very proud of it. I can't have you raise the same lance against your fellow people of Crimea. I'm sorry, I just can't. Your Majesty is worried about the shadow it would cast over my name? The dishonor of using that weapon on Crimeans? I would never want to damage your pride as a knight. It would be too much to bear. Believe no such thing, Your Majesty. My pride as a knight is most deeply rooted in my service to you. I love this moment because so often our relationships might be hampered by pride, jealousy, or other just emotions that get in the way of reminding ourselves that the other person is the most important thing. The other person is infinitely valuable and just infinite. There's an infinite number of choices each one of us makes each and every day. And all of us need to get better at treating each other like the infinitely valuable and infinite beings that we all are. And I love this because Joffrey's like, listen, my pride as a knight is most deeply rooted in my service to you, not to some lance, not to some pride. It's about whether or not I'm pleasing you. And that has some really important implications, or I guess analogy to devotion to God, devotion to other cause. And it's all relational. It's all about how we form and maintain our relationships with other people. That will never waver, no matter what. Alencia, you know that. Look, he didn't even say Queen Alencia, or Your Majesty, which is what he usually says. Then take your lance. Use it to fight for Crimea once again. Woohoo, we got the Brave Lance. That's actually a really important weapon. Forgive my tardiness, sir. Kieran, second in command of the Royal Knights, at your service. Sorry to have disturbed your rest. Not at all. If it were your will, General, I would hasten to the very edge of the world at your calling. Kieran, I'm lucky to have such a devoted follower. This is no reward, but there's something I want you to have. A silver axe? It's so sharp. Do you mean I can have it? Do you like it? Like it? My heart is ready to burst. I feel like it's my birthday and I just got my first suit of armor. Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. It will look fabulous on the mantle. My family will enjoy it for years to come. I can't tell you how grateful I am. Kieran, that's an axe, not a painting. Paintings are for mantles. Axes are for fighting. I want you to use that axe. What? I couldn't. You can't refuse. It's an order. Understood, sir. I promise to keep it well protected and free from scratches. You're hopeless. That's one of my favorites too. Man, these info conversations were just gold this time. I love them. They're just so full of like characterization and stuff. I love it. Anyway, we actually have a shop this time, which is kind of nice because we don't have weapons. So I'm just going to kind of take a gander at what my units have here. Like, Joffrey could definitely use a Vulnerary, and so maybe I'll buy him one. Kieran actually kind of has all the weapons he needs, so we don't really have to buy him anything. Danved looks pretty good. Marcia could probably use like a sword or something. Yeah, we'll just give her that sword there. She has a javelin. Yeah, looking pretty good. So I haven't like said it yet, but I'm actually not gonna deploy like most of these units. Reason being is that they're not very good. And there's a unique, it's like a unique, I'm gonna buy Kieran just an iron poleaxe just so that he has a light weapon that's like pretty cheap. And then I think Marcia's fine. Could give her like the iron great lance just to have like a slightly better steel lance. Cool. Let's check the shop, make sure there's nothing in here I want. Ooh, I do want the hammer, actually. And I also want the horse slayer. Those are both really good weapons. Awesome. Glad I checked that, and then we can buy Joffrey a Vulnerary, or we could just take Danved's. That's true. Let's just do that. Why buy something if you don't have to buy something? Oh, I guess I didn't even have to buy the Iron Great Lance. Oh, well. It's good that he has at least that. I should actually give... I'm going to buy Makalov a Steel Sword, just because, like... He should have... something of the sword. There we go. Alright, now I think our weapons are ready. The other thing I want to do... Oh, I meant to do the other one. Oh, well. The other thing I kind of want to do is give Joffrey a level here. Alright, let's hope he gets... Actually, let's wait a moment. So we're going to go to the battle, and then we might come back to the base. Good luck. I'll be sure to keep the palace safe. I'm sorry we couldn't allocate more troops for you. You'll be okay though, right? Of course, we might even have too many. Actually, I'm worried about the queen's safety. Make sure the guards stay sharp. Count on it. I'll maintain a tight watch on the area, and there is the backup plan just in case. Good. Hearing you reiterate that makes me feel better. Remember, this isn't for glory. You'll be confronting our own people. Just do your job and come straight back. Sounds good, Lady Lucia. Felleray Camp. The Royal Knights have left the capital. We estimate roughly 4,000 soldiers are marching on Felleray. That means about 2,000 are left in the capital. That's more than I expected. I suppose it can't be helped. The column headed toward Felleray is primarily cavalry, is it not? Yes, sir. Exactly as you surmise, sir. In that case, the forces at the capital will be led by the Queen's confidant, Lady Lucia. This is most perfect. The soldiers remaining at Castle Felleray have been given detailed instructions. False instructions, I might add. The dear pawns. They're so very heroic and so very disposable. And here we see Ludwig, the complete foil of Queen Alencia, as he is ruthless and decisive and ready to sacrifice his men at a moment's notice, which is pretty despicable in a leader, if you ask me. But some people like that, so, those are the kinds of people that don't last very long with a leader like that. But, you know, it is what it is. General, all troops are in position. We stand ready for the assault. Thank you, Kieran. The majority of the castle vanguard appears to be common soldiers. And there's still no sign of Ludwig or any of his subordinates? Correct, sir, and the rest are a bunch of amateurs. You should see them flop around on their horses like rag dolls. They won't last long against the finely tuned skills of our Crimean Royal Knights. Don't get overconfident now. Most of their forces are likely inside, waiting for us to exhaust ourselves out here. Yes, good point, sir. And the main gate, have you seen it? Breaking through that is not going to be easy. We must be patient. That's what you think, Joffrey. We got a plan for that. Yes, sir. And remember, we're not facing enemy soldiers. Yes, they're foolish enough to be lured into joining Ludwig, but they are fellow Crimean citizens. Her Majesty would prefer to capture them, these rebels alive, and try to talk some sense into them. I'm amazed, sir. Her Majesty's kindness is touching. I'll convey that to all the men. Listen up. We're going to sweep aside the rebels and punch through the fortress gate. Her Majesty wants as many lives to be spared as possible. Set lances, all forces, charge! So this is a really good moment of gameplay story integration. So Queen Olense wants people to be spared, and you actually get extra bonus experience per enemy unit that survives, which makes this map very unique. So you get an easy and normal mode, which is what we're playing, 200 extra bonus experience per enemy that's alive. So currently on the map, there are 50 enemy rebels that are alive. If you keep all 50 alive and you get 200 per, that's a ton of bonus experience. That's like 10,000 bonus experience right there. Now, we're probably not going to keep all 50 alive, but we should be able to keep, I'm hoping for at least like 30, you know, get like 6,000 bonus experience or so. So we'll see what happens. But that's one of the main reasons, actually, that we're going to just not deploy these three. And we're just going to have Marcia, Kieran, and Joffrey. Now, the reason that I wanted to check out this thing here as well is, and the reason we might go back to the base. So Joffrey with his Brave Lance, in fact, I'll just have him equip it just so that we can kind of see. He has 34 attack and 20 attack speed. This guy has 17 defense and 37 HP. So we said Joffrey has 34 attack. So that means he's doing 17 times 2. And then with weapon triangle advantage, he does 18 times 2. That means Joffrey would leave this guy with 1 HP, which is really unfortunate. So the Brave Lance is a brave weapon. We've seen Brave Swords with Edward before, so it lets him attack twice in a single turn, so he can attack twice back to back. If Joffrey had 1 more strength, he'd be able to just one-round this guy. He'd just kill him in 2 hits. Unfortunately, he can't do that. So what we're going to have to do is have Marcia, like, javelin him, and then Joffrey take him out, or something like that. Kieran's force deployed, and that's fine, because Kieran's actually pretty helpful. But yeah, we're gonna just go for it. See what happens. Our basic plan is to just try to not kill as many of these people as possible, which is a really funny plan because that's like the antithesis to most Fire Emblem maps. But that's our plan. So what I like to do is just unequip the weapons and then just kind of move forward. I'm going to put Joffrey here next to this tree and then have the ally units target this area. And then I'm just going to have him unequip his lance. The reason I had him next to the tree is because that means he can't necessarily be like surrounded too badly. Especially if I put Marcia right next to him. And so now, like, there's no way Joffrey won't have some way to get out from behind the enemies. And now with the targeting, the ally units are going to just crowd around my units because I set the target in a pretty strategic place there. I mean, it wasn't, like, calculated, clearly, because, like, Kieran is still very much exposed and stuff. But I basically just like to have the ally units being an extra buffer for my units. Marcia got hit there, but now no one else can hit her because this guy didn't move away. And so we'll probably have to kill like 1 or 2 of them because they often bunch up in front of me. This map is one of the first where it's just like there's so many enemies and you don't really want to kill them, and so you kind of just leave them alive, but it makes the enemy phase take forever. The other thing too is like it really is worth it to try to keep as many of them as alive as possible, unless you're trying to raise Astrid, basically. It's not really worth it for anyone else because no one else really gains that much experience. But Astrid gains like a pretty good amount of experience, so it's kind of worth it for her, but no one else. Really, really and truly. So yeah, now Joffrey would be surrounded on like most sides, but now he's not because we got these allies next to us. And luckily that guy, I'm actually okay with the yellow guy killing that red guy because that red guy was going to be in my way. Nice dodging there from Kieran. And then the poor priests are a little defenseless here. Usually they like stand back and heal you, but it's not terribly necessary. And honestly, oh man, that guy's kind of in the way. Oh well. I think we can deal with this pretty well. Okay, so now what I want to do is get like Joffrey here-ish and Marcia around here, and I want as many yellow units around here as possible as well. So the way I'm gonna do that is if I have Kieran take out this guy and kind of move here, then like Marcia could take this guy out, or Marcia could take out this guy, and then Joffrey could move there. Yeah, that should work. So if I have Kieran kind of just take out this guy. Oh, I can't believe he got hit. That was like a 30 hit chance. Crazy talk. Oh, I might have messed up. Yeah, I need to take out one of these guys here too. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll have Marcia take out this soldier here, which is what I should have done with Kieran, but that's okay. And now she can just move here, and Joffrey can move up here. And we're going to direct the yellow units to just be here. And then I'm going to have Joffrey just come up here. Unfortunately, what I'm going to have to do so that I don't get boxed in is move Joffrey here. And he's probably going to take out like all 4, 5, 6 of these guys. 7. But that's okay. There are enemy reinforcements that do show up on this map, and so it's not like the 50 that are at the beginning are the only 50 enemies you have to fight. Which is good, because if that were the case, you kind of would be out of luck to get all 50. It'd be really hard. Oh no, not the priest. Not really, I don't really mind. Oh no, not the priest. Oh, he's still alive. And he's gone. Oh no, not the priest. And I don't really mind. Nice job not killing there. Oh no, not the Crimean Knight. Anyway. Pop. Oh, that yellow knight is completely surrounded, huh? Oh well, he'll be okay. Stop killing people, yellow knights. We're trying to just, you know, keep as many alive as possible. Yeah, I say that, and then Joffrey's just gonna wreck these guys. Unfortunately, there was no way to, like, unequip his weapon. Otherwise, I would have done that. That would have been nice. But, it is okay. So yeah, we're trying to get 30-ish, you know. Try to keep 30-ish alive. Be nice if we had more than that, but we'll see. The turn count is 11 turns, so be cool if we did it in under 11 turns, but I guess we'll see. And we can just send that to convoy. Real long enemy phase where people are just attacking and yep, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just as I predicted, all of these 8 guys just kind of cleared themselves out on Geoffrey. Which, I mean, like, on the one hand, it's kind of fine. It is less bonus experience, but it's not that big of a deal. And it is kind of nice to have these guys kind of taken care of. The other nice thing is that only one yellow unit got boxed in. So we're at 37 rebel enemies, so we're doing pretty good still. Now up here, there's 2 bowgun guys, and they are very dangerous to Marcia. And so what I like to do is I like to have Geoffrey with his short spear equipped, because he has 34 attack. And so 34 minus 13 is 21. Unfortunately, he doesn't double them. But at the very least, he can do a good amount of damage against them. So I'm going to move Geoffrey here, equip the short spear, and then direct people to move here. Actually, I'll direct here. And so there is an arm scroll where Geoffrey is, a hidden arm scroll, and I do want to get that. Preferably with Geoffrey, because he has a full inventory, but, like, Marcia could work too. Anyway, I marked the bowgun ranges because I definitely do not want Marcia to be in that range. And then I'll bring up Marcia here. Or maybe here? This guy has a horse slayer, so you do have to be careful with him too. I don't want Marcia to be in range of these guys. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring Marcia up here. And then the yellow units will just rush forward. And now they're kind of blocking my back so that I can't get boxed in. And so now these enemies will just kind of attack, and some will die, some will stay alive, and we'll just kind of continue moving forward. My favorite is when they do just enough damage to, like, make the enemy units want to run and heal, but, like, not enough to defeat them. So, like, yeah, leaving them with 7 HP like that, that's super nice. So yeah, there's the bowgun guy. Geoffrey should do like 21. Unfortunately, he doesn't double like we calculated. But that's okay. We can definitely take him out on player phase. Ooh, 2 HP, nice. That'll definitely leave that guy wanting to run away. So we will need to heal Geoffrey soon. A steel blade, that can just go to the convoy too. So this is the reason why I want Geoffrey to get the arm scroll, is because he has the ability to send it to the convoy. So what we'll probably do is just have a similar turn where we just kind of leave Geoffrey where he is. Maybe have Kieran take out the other bowgun guy. Bye, soldier. Hope you find your dad. Dun, 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 dun. Bye, Armor Knight. This, like, boxed in Paladin is really putting in work here. But unfortunately, it's the kind of work where he's defeating people, and I'm not a big fan of it. But also, props to you, dude. I don't know how much longer you'll survive, but please stop taking people with you. See, there we go. Oh, is he gonna die here? Nope, dodged it. And now he's not boxed in anymore. Now he can run away. Guess we'll see what happens. All right. The other thing is that, yeah, this guy has a speed ring, and so I would like to take that from him. Now, we do have some catapults here, so we do have to be careful of that. Even though they have 22 might, ultimately that's like 4 damage each for Joffrey, which is like 12 damage, which is nothing to shake a stick at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Kieran move here and use the hand axe to take out this guy. And then I'll just kind of have him move forward 1. And then I'm going to have Joffrey use the javelin because that's 100% accuracy. Take out him. And then hopefully he gets the arm scroll. Wait, no arm scroll. Sad. I am going to bring in this here so that they can kind of like flood in up here as well. I'm wondering how much the steel bow guy does. He does enough to defeat her, which is not good. Oh no, the horse slayer guy is in range of Kieran. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I guess what we're going to have to do, we have 2 options. 1, this guy is 36 plus 17. It's 46, 53. 53 minus 18 is 43, 35, and then minus 1 for weapon triangle. It's 34. So Kieran could survive, but not if he gets hit with the catapults or this axe. So I could have Marcia try to take him out, but Marcia just dies to this guy because she's not at full health. So what we could do though, if we have Marcia move here with the horse slayer, she could defeat this guy and block Kieran from getting hit. So we'll just go for that. And hopefully she doesn't die. At the very least, we've saved Kieran. Got some defense and HP. Okay. That'll be helpful. Hopefully, some of these yellow guys will kind of like move in next to Marcia. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Easy. That is great. So now they've really blocked off Marcia. The horse slayer guy is probably going to just defeat one of the yellow knights, and that's honestly not a big deal to me. This is great. I'm glad that I positioned Marcia there, and I'm glad I put the yellow circle where I did. Because now Marcia is protecting Kieran, and the yellow guys are protecting Marcia, so it's great. Go, bow guy. You can't attack back, but you're tanking a lot of hits, so we'll take it, buddy. Unfortunately, the catapult's going to hit all 5 of them. Ooh, 5 damage is not ideal, but it's not the worst. This is also why I wanted to kind of bring in these cavaliers, is because I wanted to start having these guys use their catapults against them. So that they could start burning those uses. And you see that some of those red cavaliers are starting to run away, which is really nice. So there's the horse slayer guy. In case I didn't explain this in a different episode, the horse slayer is effective against horse units. And what effectiveness does is that it triples the might of the weapon, which makes it much, much more powerful. So for example, Marcia here has a horse slayer. And so normally she has 28 attack. 28 minus 15 means she would normally do 13 damage to this guy. However, because the horse slayer is effective, she actually does 37 damage to this guy and just defeats him in 1 hit. Hence the power of the horse slayer. Ha, used your own trick against you. And so this is why I like to give Marcia the horse slayer for this map in particular, is because it allows her to take out that guy with no real risk, because she's not going to get effective damage against him. I'm going to just kind of leave Marcia here. I'm going to have Joffrey move 1, 2, 3 here. and attack this guy enough that he doesn't die, but hopefully enough where he runs away. And then try to get the arm scroll again. No arm scroll. Man. Sometimes you get it like right away and sometimes you just don't. So we'll have Kieran attack this guy. Hopefully it's enough to make him just run away. I'm kind of just stalling for time because I really want to get the arm scroll. And honestly, it's also a nice way to like stall for the catapults too. Unfortunately, my yellow guys are rapidly depleting. And so these guys are going to start suiciding against my units, which is not great. Oof. Don't get hit again, Marcia. Not a big fan. Uh-oh. Joffrey might take out some... Ooh, nice dodge. Way to go, buddy. That dodge was really nice because now another enemy unit's gonna be like tempted to attack. Alright, Marcia's gonna take like 2 damage, which isn't great, but she has enough health, hopefully. Oh, he attacked his own guy. He killed his own guy. What the heck? All to do 3 damage against that against the yellow unit. Good night. Oh, that Myrmidon didn't kill? Clutch. So they're playing what I like to call pass the Vulnerary, where they just pass the Vulnerary to each other in hopes of getting healed. Okay, so there's the enemy reinforcements. Ideally, I would have been like done with this section by now, but Joffrey still hasn't gotten the dang thing, so we're just gonna heal him up. And wait, dang it, come on, dude. Oh, it's because he's at bad biorhythm. When he's at worst biorhythm, he has a way worse chance of getting the item. Crying shame. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move Kieran in range of this fire mage. Or not, because this guy's in my way. I'd like to do that. So how about I have Marcia take out this guy. And then I can have her move away from the catapults ideally, but not completely. So I guess I could have her move like over here. It's really out of the way, but at least she's not in range of more than 1 catapult, I think. Oh, she's not in range of any there. Nice. Okay, and then the mage moves there. So I'll just have Kieran go here and use the Vulnerary, just in case that 7 HP makes a difference. And let's see what happens. He gets some HP there. Nice. Alright, so now a lot of these guys are going to attack Joffrey once this bow guy goes down. And so that's why I unequipped Joffrey's weapon. So we're just, you know, still trying to get that arm scroll. Hopefully this guy misses Kieran. Unfortunately, he did not. Alright, can you take him out? Nice. I put Kieran in the thicket because I wanted him to dodge, but he did not dodge. But that's okay. Alright. Oh, there's the Speedwing guy. We do want to take him out too. Alright, so these guys are going to blow their catapults on Kieran, which is great. That's exactly what I want. Wonder how many enemies are left right now. Oh, nice dodge. You kill? Oh, you do kill. Sad. Bye, yellow unit. Alright, the Cavalier reinforcements are trying to charge us here. Joffrey's taken some damage, but not too much, so we're doing okay. This would have been much easier if he had just, you know, gotten the thing already. Fortunately, he's still at worst. So, I don't know, maybe it's better to try to get it with Kieran, but he's also at bad biorhythm. So maybe next turn we try to get it with him. Marcia's also at bad biorhythm. Alright, let's try one more turn here with Joffrey. And arm scroll. Dang it, Joffrey. Alright, I'd like to have Kieran attack this guy, but unfortunately Kieran's a little bit hurt. This Speedwing guy is going to do 8-ish damage. So yeah, I'm just going to have Kieran Vulnerary. That way we don't have to, like, have him walking around all injured, like. And then I'm going to have Marcia use Vulnerary, and she's just going to kind of stay where she is. This is not, like, the best case scenario, but, you know, you just got to be adaptive. Work out things the best that they can go, hopefully. So Joffrey's just going to have to, you know, not get hit. Easy. Okay, well, he got hit, but that's fine. He doesn't take very much damage, so I'm really not worried about him. My Yellow Knights are rapidly depleting still. And, I mean, that's kind of okay. It's not really that big of a deal. Because the main thing was for them to, like, tank a bunch of hits for me up to this point. Nice hit there from Kieran. Hopefully that was enough damage for him to defeat that guy, but we'll see. He still only takes 1 from the catapults in the thicket, which is really nice. And that guy attacks there. Catapult should have like 2 left-ish. So I guess we'll see. More cavalry reinforcements, which I'm really happy about because we've defeated some enemies, and so now they're kind of replenishing. We did want to try to finish this in 11 turns, and I don't know about that. We'll see. The turn bonus isn't that important. Like, it's not that vital. That's fine. That dude can do 1 damage. Joffrey is, like, totally surrounded. Like, he really can't go anywhere right now. I'm just gonna wait. Dang it. Come on, dude. Please. Ugh. This is the worst. Okay, can you defeat him? Yes! Boom, got him. And we get the Speedwing. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to move Kieran here so that next turn he can help out with clearing some of these guys. In fact, we're at 35. I want to have Marcia, like, attack this guy and not defeat him, so that he runs away, and then I'll have her just move there. So I had her move behind the wall so that she's not in range of any ranged weapons, but she's still, like, accessible. Oh, Joffrey might level up over here. Honestly, though, if Joffrey leveled up and got some strength, that would make this all worth it. Because if he gets 1 strength, he'll be able to 1-round the boss, and that would be awesome. He would just, like, 2-shot him, bada bing, just would be great. We'll see if that happens. I mean, like, for every hit that he takes or dodges, he gets 2 experience, and so he only needs, like, what, 4 more hits / dodges, which is really fine. Like, we can kind of depend on that. It should happen. He's surrounded by enough people. Alright, so there's 1. Here we go. Now we just need 3 more. Alright, here's 2 left. Just need 2 more. And that Myrmidon's definitely going to try to hit him. And that Cavalier's definitely going for it too. So we definitely get the level up. Alright, here's to hoping. Come on, Joffrey. Just get 1 strength. I don't care if you get nothing else. All I want is the 1 strength. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. 1 strength. 1 strength. 1 strength. I think I've built it up too much. He's not going to get it. The strength! Hey, he got it! Oh my gosh, that's so clutch. Yo, that is so clutch. Now Joffrey can 1-round the boss. Oh man, look at that. Capped out the strength and the skill. Ah, nice. Very, very good. I'm going to give him a Vulnerary. Alright, let's try to get this arm scroll 1 last time. Yes! Got it. Whew. Excellent. All right, can we do this in 11 turns? Well, now that Joffrey's actually able to one-round the boss, I think we can. So the door has 60 endurance. But what they don't tell you is that Kieran, for some reason, has like effective damage on it or something. Oh no. Kieran might die. We'll see. So the boss can attack Kieran, and he does double Kieran. And he does do 6 damage times 2, so not a ton, but not like nothing. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens here. I thought Kieran would be able to move further back, but he can't. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna have Marcia just move where that knight is, so that I know Joffrey has a clear, what am I looking? What word? Clear way to Kieran. So all we have to do is just have Kieran hold out, don't die to the boss or to anything else, and we should be okay. Marcia's gonna mop up some of these guys, which is fine. I mean, like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so Kieran should take like 2 damage from these. Yeah. Which might add up. I don't think it will. Joffrey's doing good. Excellent, excellent. It's okay that he got hit, because he can double attack the boss and take him out. I mean, I guess that's kind of a moot point if Kieran hits him. We have to hold out. The Duke is on his way. We'll be heroes, adored and showered with riches. The Duke is not on his way, buddy. Ooh, nice hit. Whew, Kieran did not get doubled. We are good to go. Or he didn't get criticaled, and that's all that mattered. He did get doubled. But he didn't get criticaled, and that's all that matters. Also, I love that those foot soldiers hit Joffrey, because now, like, none of the Cavaliers can. Ooh, an extra 2 units. Awesome. So we have 35 enemy units. Nice. Joffrey can't quite make it to the boss, which is sad, to say the least. But, now I kind of wonder what I should do here. Because I definitely don't want Kieran to attack the boss again. The boss has 7 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can attack here. So maybe I just move Joffrey here. How much does the boss do? He does like nothing to Joffrey. So we're just going to have Joffrey run. He's just going to run forward, use a Volinary, have the Brave Lance equipped, and we're going to just have Kieran run away. Kind of want Kieran to like take out this guy. Wonder if there's a way to like not double. Fortunately, there's not. I also kind of want Kieran to like attack the boss again, but if I attack the boss too much, he'll try to heal instead of attacking Joffrey, which isn't like ideal. So I'm gonna have Marcia attack this guy. Hopefully weaken him enough. And then just kind of move back here. And then I'm gonna have Kieran get out of range of the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I just have Kieran like run straight back, basically, should be good. And then I'm gonna have him actually, yeah. I'm gonna use the Volinary, so now he's healed up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Kieran's there. We're good to go. All right, now the allies are just like blocking the way, which is awesome. And so now we just need to defeat the boss and have Joffrey charge for the seize point. The reason I had Joffrey move forward and not just like stay out of range of the boss is so that I could seize this next turn. Wow, I definitely thought that guy wasn't going to attack Marcia if he was injured, but I guess he wasn't injured enough. Oh well, we got another level up on Marcia, so that's kind of worth it if it's a good one. Strength, speed. Strength, luck, defense. Okay, I mean, I'll take that, honestly. Stay alive, buddy. Stay alive long enough. Alright, so now the boss attacks Joffrey. Rebel forces, I am Joffrey, commander of the Royal Knights of Crimea. Lay down your weapons and submit to the rule of law. Further resistance is futile. Her Majesty the Queen promises leniency and means you no harm. Listen to me, you must yield. What nonsense is this? Do you take us for idiots? Our reinforcements will arrive shortly and your fate will be sealed. Death to the tyrant and her lapdogs. See, poor Ludwig, or poor these people just got lied to by Ludwig. He left them to die to be a distraction. Grr, the queen lives to serve you. Why can't you see that? All right, he misses, and now Joffrey attacks twice. 19. Got him. Duke Ludwig, where are our reinforcements? Very nice. And a level up for Joffrey, because Joffrey has Paragon. And Astrid has Paragon. Unfortunately, you can't take it off of them. I'm a little bitter about that. Not too bitter, but a little bitter. And so that let him get that level up. And now we can just send the Wodao back on to the convoy. My yellow units have served faithfully. Oh, he left him alive. Good job, buddy. Oh, man, he's not going to leave this one alive, though. Big sad. Yep. Bye, buddy. Come on, we're trying to hit the third. We're trying to stay around 30. Stop killing them. No. Please, stop attacking. This is so sad. Just watching my bonus experience drift away. One enemy unit at a time. Big sad. Oh well, it'll be okay. Alright, maybe you won't kill this one? Oh, I was hoping the enemy unit would kill him. Okay, nice. Okay, we're good. We should have, like, just around 30 or so. Yeah, 30, perfect. Well, we made it, turn 11. We got 30 enemies left, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna trade Marcia the Speedwing. And yeah. Besides that, I'll just have Joffrey run up, seize the point, and that's that map. Slightly less enemies than we wanted, but we were hoping for around 30, so I guess we'll kind of go for that. Sir, the rebels have been routed. Some managed to escape, but most have surrendered their weapons. General Joffrey, no sign of the Felleray regulars, is there? No, this was clearly a ruse. Duke Felleray's main force is most likely en route to the capital. But how? Quickly, rally the troops. We must return to Melior at once. Don't panic. They want us to act rashly. Settle down. We have contingencies in place. Light the flares to notify the capital. Move, man! Scout Commander. Scout Commander, reporting for duty. We don't actually, get to see this guy, but I always imagine that he's a real person. It's very likely we'll be ambushed on the way back to the capital. Don't let anything escape your notice. We may need an alternate route back to the capital. Send some men out to investigate the old highway. Those of you who remain, disarm the prisoners and tend to the wounded. Let's move, everyone! Well, importantly, we got the Speedwing. We got 30 enemies left alive, so that's an extra 6,000 bonus experience, which is awesome. We sent the arm scroll back to the convoy, which is actually really nice as well. Well, look at that. Someone's launched a flare, and from Felleray of all places. The emergency signal from Joffrey, as I suspected. The rebels were just a decoy. Sir Har, thank you for your assistance. Hey, wait, are you telling me that you knew about this all along? We knew the Duke was up to no good, but if we had known about the decoys, we wouldn't have sent the Royal Knights to Castle Felleray. I suppose I'm just surprised that Lord Ludwig, the supposed epitome of nobility, would so willingly sacrifice his followers. You know, you play a pretty deep game, woman. We all do, wouldn't you say? Her Majesty is at Fort Alpia. We're due to hear from her at any moment. I'll go check on that. Sharp as a tack, aren't we? I think I'll excuse myself then. Actually, there's one more thing. I want you to wait here a little longer. If all goes as planned, I'll be back shortly with your payment. Then you may do as you wish. And if all doesn't go as planned, then set out for Fort Alpia and alert the Queen. I'll also send a messenger to Joffrey. Thank you. Very well. Time for a nap. Classic Har. But he's so smart. He just noticed Lucia's plan. Ah, nighttime. Only the best things happen at nighttime, I say sarcastically. Make sure you're not followed. Sneak in. Well, any news from Queen Valencia? What? Uh-oh. How? You. Yes, me. I was very hurt by how cruelly you manipulated me, my lady, and I am not easily wounded. Lord Ludwig, how did you? My lady, I am certain to know of any and all facts that concern your activities. My dear lovely Lucia. Oh yes, it was quite some time ago that I was informed of both this place and your network of shadowy assistants. Ah, I would like to know one more thing. Something only you are aware of. Where the queen is currently hiding. Good luck finding that out. Perhaps it's a little place called Alpia? All that foolishness, the ruses, the informers, the secret flight from the palace, ha ha ha. All that effort wasted. Is that so? Hmm. I can see that my lady still retains secrets. Would it trouble you so much to tell them to me? To you, Lord Ludwig, I am afraid there is nothing to tell. Lady Lucia, I am done with these games. You'll tell me whatever I wish to know, but I believe I already know your secret. We shall see. Well, that's a twist. Oh, and look at this sweet, sweet bonus experience. Good stuff. 10K. That is exactly what I like to see. All right, well, we have a nice twist happening here. Lucia is captured by Ludwig. Joffrey was there was the ruse of the rebels, and so Joffrey's away from Valencia, and so Valencia is basically by herself. Well, tune in next time to see what happens. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you next time.